A study carried out by UNDP, UNFPA, UN Women, and UNV surveyed more than 10,000 men in 6 countries across Asia and the Pacific to find out how many men perpetrate violence against women and to understand from men themselves why it is so. Men's use of violence against women in Asia and the Pacific is both varied and widespread. At least 1 in 4 men said they used violence against a partner. At least 1 in 10 men said they had raped a woman or girl. Half the men who raped did so for the first time when they were teenagers. Violence can be prevented. Yet whilst the problem may appear to be too complex and persistent to be solved, our survey has shown us why some men use violence and others don't. We found that men who experienced or witnessed abuse as children are twice as likely to use violence in later life. The study reaffirms that men's use of violence is about gender inequality and men's attempt to control women's sexuality and choices in life. Most men who raped said they did so because they felt they had the right to sex, regardless of women's consent. Men who were violent against women were more likely to behave in ways that celebrated male toughness and violence. So, how can we reduce violence? We must end impunity and change social norms related to the acceptability of violence and the subordination of women. We must champion ways of being a man that are non-violent, gender equitable, and encourage respect. We must protect children from violence and nurture happy, healthy, and safe homes for them to grow up in. We must work with young people to nurture healthy sexual practices and promote respectful and equal relationships. We know that violence is preventable, and we now know how. Let's work together and stop it.